Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he'll get it up to the 44. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged. Get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
That one complete to St. Brown. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. They come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's whole home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish off their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. He's good on the extra point effort. And the Lions tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Strong with the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Enough from the pistol to Cook. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Offense in the hurry up here.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 1 yard.
Allen setting up play action. To him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Allen on 3rd down. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a 1st down here. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Again, Allen to the air. Completes it again to Pickens. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills break the tie here in the 1st. George Pickens the touchdown. So sensational. Exceptional work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now here's Davis to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Trying to reverse it on the kick return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Go. Wait, 20.
Gone. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Goff on 3rd. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 1st down from the 42.
Lions, 1st down. A gain of 12.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Dodges another stop. A solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They'll be set up with 3rd and only 1.
180. What's that?
Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Allen rolling out to his left. He can run it. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. First and 10 from the 32.
First down. First and 10. 32-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Cook. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now 3rd and short.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On the sneak, it's Allen. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you've got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, he's silent for it.
He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Might want to leave that call in the old college game, Brock. We love seeing that, right? We both cover college, too, but probably a reason you don't see NFL offenses running that.
Yeah, the college kids, they're making some money these days, but not as much as these pros, and there's a reason.
There he goes on the right side. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 13-point lead. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Von Leslie now to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills double their lead to 14. Here's Davis to kick this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. First and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 21-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Flushed out of the pocket. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
20.
3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20.
They go play action with Goff. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He was hoping to get it to Isaac Tisla there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Again, Goff. This is brought in by Laporta. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that is good for a Detroit first down. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's got to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Another one for Gibbs. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
What's up?
Gibbs can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
What? What's up?
On 3rd and goal, Goff. And that is incomplete. They tried for the end zone, but no luck yet, Brock. That forces 4th and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You can't...
Intercepted in the end zone! And he's going to bring this back with a pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown. I don't know about you, Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, 30, 40 yards into his return. Then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Great vision, gets him across midfield. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions get it back to a 14-point game. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Strong with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 23 on that one. And the Bills have a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. It's Allen out of the pistol. Headed out right. Into the hands of Pickett. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you throw in that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at. You throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Von Leslie now to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21.
Bills 35, Lions 14.
Now here's Davis to kick this away. Return coming from the 14. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Drive begins with Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
The run gets them 9, so a little easier for them now. It's 3rd and 7. Third and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20.
Receiver in motion, he's headed right.
Lions.
On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support. Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm, and a nice little gain on top of it. That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference, and that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go for it. Goff. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
It's a gain of 10. And the Lions.
Goff off the play action. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And it's going to be 2nd down. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a 3rd down.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. On fourth down, Goff. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
50% hit rate on fourth down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Bills football, and they can pretty well cruise the rest of the way. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Now a design run. It's Allen. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held their line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. Allen to throw. Completed over the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. A little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole. Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, you just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Allen slides to the stop there with enough for the first.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he cuts it back right. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills put up even more points in a win. It's a James Cook touchdown. Leslie's extra point is up and good. And the Bills grow their lead yet again.
42, Lions 14.
Now here's Davis to kick this away. Starting at the 10. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. It's Gibbs on the carry. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 4.
From the gun, Goff. Into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. And the Bills are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Again, he's got room. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. straight ahead. Here's Cook. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. QB keeps a second down option. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Allen on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jack Podolesny on for the field goal. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Podolesny able to knock it through. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Now here's Davis to kick this away. Return coming here from the 12. With some trickery here on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
20.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
It's now second and 6.
Again, it's Gibbs. Has some daylight through the 40. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
That's good for a Lions first down. A gain of 12.
Going to the ground again on first. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. The timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Third down run by Gibbs. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Offensive line fast. This is Gibbs on second down. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Running it with David Montgomery. Escapes the defender. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it fourth down. So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills, as we say so long from Buffalo.